What up, y'all? It's your man, Mr. Mars Sharp, and this is Motivational Mondays. All right? The message for today is be proud of yourself for showing up. One more time. Be proud of yourself for showing up. All right? You've been going through some things and you've been fighting and you've been pushing through, and it might not have worked out the way you wanted it to work out just yet. You thought you was going to start something. You thought you was going to start a project, and you thought it was going to get done a little bit sooner. You thought it was going to go one way, and then end up going it's going to end up going in a completely different direction than what you thought it was going to go. Don't get so discouraged about that. What I want you to do is be proud of yourself for showing up, because you didn't have to show up. You could have made the decision to say, you know what, this is going to be too hard. I don't know if this is going to work out. You can have so many different doubts going on in your head about what it is that you're about to face. No matter what it is, be proud of yourself for showing up. Even if you showed up just a little bit. Even if you got there and you started out with confidence, and then you got there and you started realizing this might have been a little bit too much for me to take on, and now you get, your confidence is starting to dwindle, and you kind of back out a little bit because you get a little bit nervous and you get a little bit scared. Don't worry about that. Be proud of yourself for showing up, and continue to keep showing up. Be proud of yourself. Do not beat yourself up. Be proud of yourself for showing up for whatever little thing that you did. For whatever little thing you did, for whatever big thing that you did. Be proud of yourself. And give it everything you got. When I say be proud of yourself, don't be proud of be proud of yourself regardless, but give it everything you got. Don't give it no half-ass effort, man. Because you give it half-ass effort, you're kind of really not going to feel too good about it. So give it everything you got. And you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, let me take that back. Even if you do give it a half-ass effort, still be proud of yourself for showing up, because half effort is better than no effort. You know what I mean? But I think y'all know what I mean when I say give it as much as you got. Even if you give it a little bit of effort, if you give it half-ass effort, you showed up. Be happy that you showed up, but give it everything you got. You know what I mean? I don't want you to get in this mind frame of saying, well, Mars said if I show up with a little bit, I'll be all right. Show up with a little bit. But even if your little bit is 100% of what you have, then do that. If you show up with a little bit, and it's only 25%, and you like, I kind of really want to do it. I don't really want to do it, but I'm here. Come on, man. You can do better than that. Y'all know what I mean when I say if you show up with a little bit, show up with the best of what you have, even if it is a little bit. You know what I mean? But be proud of yourself for showing up, because you didn't have to. You didn't have to show up. You pushing through. You're becoming a better person for it, and that's another thing too. You're going to become a better person, and when you keep on showing up and you keep being proud of yourself, you're going to gain a little bit more confidence every day, and you're going to get that much better at it as time goes on. Nobody's going to be perfect at anything when we show up to it for the first time, the second time, the third time. Hell, sometimes we could show up for the 100th time, and there's still something that we can learn. There's always a way for us to learn through what we're going through. There's always a way of improvement. There's always room for improvement. But just always be proud of yourself for showing up to something that might be hard, or that might be a challenge for you. You know what I mean? You get kudos and you get points for just being there. So be proud of yourself. Be proud of yourself for doing it. All right. That being said, y'all take care. Y'all have a good day. And y'all have a prosperous week.